Okay, when you're rocking, something's pretty useful. You know, some notes sound better when you bend them than others, right? That sounds good, and the reason is because when you bend, you're hitting another note on the scale. And then some don't sound quite as good as others, right? Because that note's not really in your pentatonic scale. It's good if, for a chord progression. It might work exactly correct for what you're doing, but generically speaking, just over the G, that's too sweet a note. It's not as, mean. So the way I looked at it was, in the pentatonic, you have 5 notes. I'll start from the top. From that position, right? There's lots of positions of the same set of notes, but so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it starts again. It's a little awkward here because I'm not starting on the root, so it's kind of misleading. If I start on the root, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So check this out. The shorts, I'll call these shorts and these long. Right? One more fret between them. I consider this one the first one. It doesn't start on the root. It's on the 4th. But I don't care about that. I know that's my chord progression or chord shape. This is the first short. All right. The first short goes to the second short. And you're going across, always. The second short always goes to the third short. The third short always goes to the first long. And the first long always goes to the second long. No matter where I do that, okay? If I do it here, first short, right? Same note. This is going to be another short. So maybe I'm not familiar with this area of the neck, but I've got this rule to assist me. As long as I'm starting on that note, it's a C in this case, that always works. And there's more to that, but I'm going to move to the next one, the longs. Doesn't matter where, the longs always follow each other. I'll finish this thought before I move on. When you go up the neck, this is also a consistency that's interesting and helpful. The first short is always followed when you're going up. Or not followed, it precedes the next. It goes short to long. First short always goes to the first long. It's the same as this. Okay? And then guess what's nice? You get to the second short. First short, first long. Second short, second long. And then you have the third short. And then it repeats. So watch this. First short, first long. Second short, second long. Third short. And you're done. That's a C. That's where you get started. And then you just start again. First short. So, this is also helpful. Let's take this and just arbitrarily stop in the middle somewhere. Okay, watch. First short, first long, second short. Now, let's say I wanted to go across it now. Second short would be followed by third short if you're going this way. They have their own system of short, long, when they're going up or down. And they stick together when they go across. Shorts, longs, shorts, longs. So if this is the second short, right? Here's first short, first long, second short, or first short, second short, third short, right. Same thing. This is the second short, and I went across. Second would be followed by first, second, third. So the second would be followed by third short, lo and behold. The shorts are followed by what? The longs. Now the guitar is tuned fourths and thirds between the D and the G string. Can be awkward, but you get used to it after a while. So I have to accommodate for that. It doesn't take that long, but even though it's confusing at first, it also lends itself to different shapes, so you don't get physically in some ruts if you're playing sort of visually and physically. I probably wouldn't have thought of that over here. I would have done something else probably. Okay? So you can drill this. Sorry? Fell off my horse. That's not bad. One other thing, bending. I've actually made a video about this a while back. You'll notice that some of the notes bend very nicely to a tone that you're kind of looking for or familiar with and you've heard a million times. But, and that's because the next note, the most satisfying note right away, belongs to the chord or the key or the scale. Watch, this will leave it wanting more. It sounds like I changed something, right? Would have been better. Now, that's great for certain songs, but not over a G chord. Not quite. Sounds good on some things, but not over the G chord. Would be better. So, what do you do about that when you're playing quickly or you're zipping along and you want to bend something and maybe you're not sure where you are? Always a safe bet is to land your finger a half step below where you're familiar with the target note and then bend. So watch. This is the target. So. That way, if you get to one that's not friendly, or you're not sure if it's going to be friendly, you can always just play